Today I have a special guest, a fellow German collector, VeVe Meister. Welcome. Great to have you here on the channel. So first of all, how did you discover VeVe and OMI? And which came first, VeVe or OMI?
It was VeVe. It was
Hmm.
VeVe back in 21 March. Like most, I realized there's a lot of people who joined in March
Yeah.
21 for whatever reason, because I took my very own path, I think, because Elon Musk tweeted something about an NFT, the Beeple NFT. Remember the Beeple
Mhm.
thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
$69 million.
Yeah.
Then I just disregarded. I was already in crypto, so I was buying some crypto like a noob. Let's buy this, let's buy that. So I figured that out. But then every now and then this NFT thing popped up,
Mm-hmm.
and only after the second time, I think he tweeted something again, like, should I buy or should I mint my own one and sell it for the same amount, something like that. And then I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, what the heck is an NFT? Back then, Google still no AI, right? What
Yeah.
is an NFT? And then one tab after the next, and then
Down the rabbit hole.
but then eventually VeVe popped up, and when I saw a Batman NFT, that was it for me then.
Mm-hmm.
Officially licensed, and that's how I found VeVe. OMI just a bit after that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that was one of my biggest selling points, like the already established big brands, like going into the new collecting space in form of the digital collectibles. But for me, it was like I discovered OMI first, and then VeVe afterwards. So you've told me you're into VeVe since May of 2021. For me, it was at the end of April. So we are like close to the same amount
March
of time.
21. March.
Oh, what did I say? May I say May?
May. You
Yeah,
said May, because this is quite important. If it's March or February, February is already like an, I don't know. Like I said, March, a lot of people, and then April you have the golden moments, you have the Spider-Man. But
yeah.
then I saw on X, I asked around, there were some in February. In January, I did not discover anyone, and then you have the 2020 people like Brock,
Oh yeah.
and there are a few, and they're like Uber OGs.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, but right now, I mean, the community is way smaller than to the hype phase in 2021. Yeah, what is your current take on the community sentiment around VeVe and OMI?
Oof, I would not say that one could have predicted all of this, but I think the absolute core of people are now in VeVe. I just posted an X post today about how you can actually discover quite easily how many people are active right now on VeVe. You just need to take those 3 collectibles which were for free for the decon. You just needed
Hmm.
were like 100 MCP points, and it's like 1,500 or something. So let's call those people the core, um, which likes VeVe for digital collectibles, for collecting actually,
Yeah,
because the huge hype that we all witnessed was just money driven. So I'm not gonna say that I don't like money. I appreciate it when it goes really high, something which I
yeah,
bought, but I'm most definitely not only for the money there. And it's not my first like priority being or liking VeVe. And it always like it irritated me a bit if we had the German Telegram group. I was quite active in there. And then after a while I discovered he's one of those guys. And then you saw some people only being for the money. They didn't care about anything else. Let's just make money. And
hmm,
I did not like those. So to put this like in other words, I think maybe it's even not bad that we got rid of all those grifters. You know,
hmm.
so now the core is there, and as I was predicting that VeVe, I have this this playlist called All New VeVe, and predicting that there will be a sort of restart about VeVe, you know?
What if your favorite heroes and icons could live in the palm of your hand? That's now possible with VeVe. VeVe isn't replacing the way you've always collected. It's expanding your love for fandom in a whole new way. From the Human Torch, Grogu, and the Mandalorian to Darth Vader and many more, all waiting for you. Every collectible is officially licensed by the world's biggest brands and made limited through blockchain technology, giving you true digital ownership of what you collect. Discover VeVe today and kickstart your digital collection with 10 free gems to start your journey into this new and exciting world of digital collecting. Use my link in the video description to sign up. Happy collecting, and back to the video.
And that I'm witnessing all of this because I'm like, I always think that I can foresee certain events, you know.
And what kinds of events are you foreseeing then?
It's all, so some might think, you know, who's not following me actively on X. So I sometimes post something, and then some people are like, "Oh, he's got insider knowledge." But I, for one, I tend to listen very carefully, and I really follow everything what is being said, be it a stacker. And now this could be our next topic. You know, why I see that VeVe is going into a certain direction. So something has happened ever since Dr. Profit. He's now doxed. Since this man, like, I wouldn't say took over, but has more than a partnership with VeVe and the ECOMI for that matter. And he announced it by himself. Max did an interview right before Portugal, I think. And he said quite openly, we are working on interoperability, self-custody, on immortality of VeVe digital collectibles. And that made me think. And, you know, Stacker so far has delivered. I have no doubt that they will deliver again. And just last week, Dr. Profit was in a space with Foster, and he said, guys, okay, something's going to happen. Everyone will realize what is happening in around 2 or 4 weeks. And I wouldn't say that I predicted this, but I just put one and one together. I made a long video about this. I posted it on X where I demonstratively took off my VeVe t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably saw it. And that's where I put like things into perspective of what will most likely happen. I'm still convinced that by the end of year, we will be completely different, completely.
By the end of this year, yeah? So in like 1.5 months.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think will happen in the and guys, obviously no financial advice here, but what do you think will happen in this time frame?
Okay.
Give us a few.
So I cannot even imagine. I'm quite convinced because that's what Patrick actually said in this last spaces. It was like, it will not be everything like in 2 weeks. There will be phases to it. Okay.
Yeah.
And ever since my video that I did, I'm absolutely convinced that whatever we are going to see will not be on the IMX layer 2 blockchain solution. Okay. So maybe you noticed that I'm quite active also on another thing like called Banker, and Banker is running on the base layer 2 solution. It's Coinbase, and I'm absolutely convinced that there will be a shift. So IMX has been way too quiet. They are not responding to anything if it comes to, you know, back in the days there was a lot of support between each other.
Yeah.
But I'm predicting for interoperability, self-custody to work, that there will be a switch again, a reminting of sorts. We had a reminting from GoChain to IMX, and then our NFT maxis, they freaked out because the original mint was not unbelievable. So that's not big of a deal anymore, I would say, because the NFT space is really struggling as we speak. And so the reminting, and especially with the perspective of what's going to happen with VeVe decos, everyone will accept it. They will just say, "Well, finally, it's happening." That's what I'm predicting. So, in 2-3 weeks times, he said everyone will realize. What does that mean? It doesn't mean even that that you need an article for this. But I think, like those blockchain explorers or EMU-to-GEM, I think you will see nothing is happening there, or what the heck is happening? And then you will open another base blockchain explorer, or maybe, I don't know, another blockchain. And I'm quite convinced that everything what is being planned will not be on IMX. That's I predicted it over like a few months
Yeah.
back, and I'm still standing by it, because again, I don't think it will be on IMX, even though it's technically possible. Somebody told me, it was actually Crypto Bro. He said technically it's possible. They just need to do this and open this, and I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that sounds kind of reasonable for me, because like they migrated to base like a couple months back, so it kind of looks like it. And
OMI,
also,
exactly. OMI migrated to base. It's full
yeah,
support.
yeah. Yeah.
You
Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I mean, we will see, I guess. What else do you think will happen with the version 2 of Stacker? While we are on that topic, what would you like to see in that new version? Because we've heard a couple of times now that the version 2 will be way better than version 1, and also cover a lot of those feedback points the community submitted.
Absolutely. So, in my understanding, but this has also been publicly stated many times. So, you have now Stacker version 1 and you're using it. It kind of works. Sometimes there is an issue, but they're responding really
Yeah.
quick. So what I'm thinking about this, there was a team of developers and they managed to do this. And it wasn't easy, I have to say. So even without knowing all the technicals around it, you need an API with VeVe. You need to consider OMI on base. You need to IMX blockchain. You need to put this all together. They build bridges for OMI. They build a lot of stuff. But once this was okay, like in a time frame, so
Yeah.
they had this established here. But while they were building this, they already knew that they have to build something entirely else for this new thing, which I'm like predicting. It's not me predicting it, but which was announced. So once they accomplished Staker 1, there was no, why put so much energy into it or development, because it's for naught. So whatever was missing in like constructive criticism or feedback, I'm pretty sure they took note. And for example, a big thing which will be really huge, I think, the OMI drops. So we can expect that there will be test drops of sorts, but there will be certainly the Stacker logo. Logos are always selling for whatever reason really good.
Yeah.
And this one, was it already confirmed, or did they say up to 100% burns? I mean, this is huge. So I'm guessing you would be willing to pay $40 for a Stacker logo, which is quite limited, and there will be many others the same. Especially if you consider that there might be utility coming with it. So we are willingly burning $40 worth of OMI, 100% burns. And this will be huge, but not on Stacker 1, but on Stacker version 2, which is being built as we speak.
Yeah. 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 I mean, we definitely need other ways to get the overall supply down, but in the overall in the overall token supply that's out there, we definitely need other burn mechanics. And as you said, like the OMI only drops would be a great way to do that.
Yes, but Jan, you know what's important with to burn and the circulating supply of OMI? And Foster said it once really nicely, that the overall supply actually does not matter. Of course it matters, but let's analyze just this. So you have VeVe as a platform going now for 5 years, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they're established. So now many fathers will say, "Oh, they're dying, and they have not, they don't have the ability to see, or probably they never actually met David Yu in person." And I had the chance to talk to them. This is what I'm always emphasizing: if you guys would meet the founders, your perspective would shift completely. They will not give you insights, but you see the confidence and the horizon that they are working
Mm-hmm.
with. Okay, so now we have the VeVe app established. Now we have also, if I'm not wrong, Stacker is operating with the OMI burns, but it's an established burn mechanic, right? Which is proven to work.
Yeah.
It's probably with smart contracts equipped. So you buy something and something is happening in the background 24/7. Okay. If you're paying attention or not, because somebody is buying stuff. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
somebody is buying stuff and selling and trading. And now this needs some time until it's, like, let's take 1 year or even 2 years. And now let's take the next burn mechanic. Now, this second important burn mechanic will also be automatic, so to speak, and it will
Mm-hmm.
be proven that it works. But
Yeah.
once 1 year passes or 2 year passes, so then you have effectively diminishing circulating supply of OMI, even though it's not, like 100 million per day, which would be nice, but it
Yeah.
is diminishing over time. And
Yeah.
that combining with the long horizon. So I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a hurry. I see that people invest mostly in crypto because they want to get rich next week, right? It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
work that way. I know we
Yeah.
sometimes read this happening, but very few. Do you know someone personally who got filthy rich? I know one
No.
person.
No.
I know
I
one
don't.
person. It's Dr. Profit, obviously. I,
Yeah, but that wasn't through crypto, right?
yes, crypto.
Yeah. Yeah, part of it. I mean,
Part of it, okay. But he was very early in Ethereum, and
yeah.
let's say I sell this apartment now and just go all in, and it's risk, fun, okay, of course, and then it might happen. But OMI, I see OMI as a very solid thing together with VeVe and now together with Stacker, and then people might recognize this potential because it's been going on for 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
Work. And then why not? Let's invest a little. But this is also not the secret of the how this all will work out. Uh, Actually, it's like the emphasis is on utility. So you need to convince people to utilize the token, and this is what they're trying to achieve with Stacker. So even if it's micro amounts, okay, you want to buy this collectible for $20, 2 clicks, and then you buy OMI because it's cheaper for OMI or gems or back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
and then this minimum amount of OMI is being utilized, but spread this to a lot of people, because from those 1,500 active users on VeVe, let's say it's so many or so few, not everyone is in OMI or utilizing OMI.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, also we've seen other utilities, like in real life utilities for OMI now, with the Comic Con and the
Yes.
Designer Con, where you could like purchase like the physical collectibles at the booth with OMI. And as you said, like, okay, you have one established OMI burn, the Stacker one that's out now, out there at the moment. Then you get a second one, a third, a fourth, and all those get like automatic over time. So even if the amount is a little bit smaller, it compounds in my
Compounds,
personal.
exactly. And it's provenly, it will be proven that the overall supply diminishes. And this is where the magic then lies for OMI, because it's finally became a utility token. Like if I would look now for the top 10 coins, there is a lot of cryptos out there apparently solving a problem, but I don't really see it. And this is quite easy to understand, this collectibles thing. Okay, you buy collectibles Maybe you like them even. Oh no, you can trade them. Oh look, this one went up. Oh wow, you can actually be lucky on a drop. I was a couple of
Mhm.
times really lucky on a drop. You can make money with it, and OMI is being burned in the background all the time. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's easy to understand, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Another topic. I mean, we were recording this on the 18th of November, and from tomorrow on, there's a new utility, OMI-to-GEM. Um, what is your take on that? Why do you think they are going this route?
First of all, my wallet. I have 9 gems left, so I cannot participate in the I think it was Michelangelo drop. I'm eagerly waiting for this because
Yeah.
I'm not ready to go with more fiat into VeVe
Hmm.
since a couple of weeks already, since I know that this is happening. So um like if you're into crypto, let's say you're not that deep into crypto, but you like OMI, and then you have this OMI at your disposal, and now a lot of us, we bought OMI quite expensive when it was really high. Now we are 90 something percent down.
Yeah.
And but don't take those OMI that you bought high up here into consideration. By the way, I never sold OMI, because when people say uh that you lost so much, I didn't lose anything. I'm just keeping my OMI up. In 5 years and 10 years time, oh, I'm quite confident it will go up again.
Yeah.
You know, your loss if you sold. So what I'm trying to say here, I will buy maybe 50 gems with my first purchase just to test it, you know. And the OMI that you're buying at that moment, like you're buying them from the price that they are now, right?
Hmm.
And this can only be healthy for this overall system. So finally, you know, like a year ago, yeah, maybe 1.5, for various reasons, which I think I understand, VeVe, or for that matter, the two founders, they were not mentioning OMI, you know, like
Hmm.
publicly. Like
Yeah.
some people
Definitely.
thought
There was a big point where the community always complained about, right?
they were uh, they were saying that OMI is being abandoned completely. Now, flash forward 1 year now later, we're now here. And but you know, like those Web3 guys in our space, they will never be happy. But anyhow, now we are moving to even more OMI utility. So we are using OMI. So this is really a nice thing what they figured out together with Stacker. And also what was quite important and very few realize. So this leaderboard um, on Stacker, right? The monthly
Yeah.
rewards, that was to give people the opportunity. Okay, head over to Stacker, have a look what it is about, and you can even win something. I won in the first 3 months I was participating. I was 7th or something, so I got OMI's airdrop just for
Mhm.
utilizing them. And
What did you buy with those OMIs you've spent on
a
Stacker?
lot a lot of things that I was missing.
Mhm.
So but also obviously a couple of Toads, couple of Superman, a Vault, no, the Vault. I also the partner statue. I
Oh,
think I bought.
nice.
Yeah, I finally have one.
Mhm.
Riso. I bought a Riso.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that on
Yes,
X, yeah.
yes.
Nice.
I have the Genesis set from VeVe now. Finally, yes. You see,
Mhm.
this is something that this if you're only for money into VeVe, they don't have this feeling, you know. Because for me, to own a Riso was like the thing. I don't even consider selling him now for
Yeah.
profit, even though
Yeah.
probably I will be able to in a month or two. I don't know. We'll see. Nobody knows stuff like that. But the sheer fact that I'm owning it now, this is like for me, you know, and this differentiates the users, like collectors and only those guys who want to be there for the money.
Yeah, but I think you need both because I have to say, first I came into this space because I thought I can make a quick buck. I have to be honest on that because I've never been like a really big collector, and now I mean I'm here for like 4.5 years now, It's not the money part anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you said in the beginning, it would be great to see like those collectibles appreciate in value and take some profits here and there. But overall, like I've never experienced such a cool and welcoming community. But to my point, you need those people, in my personal view, um, that are here for money and here for flipping, but also you need like the true collectors, and the true collectors will be long term, like existential for VeVe, obviously, and also be will be like more rewarded because of the MCP program, right? In my personal view.
No, I'm with you. So once, let's see which phases will be introduced next. So this OMI-to-GEM, which will happen in a couple of hours from when we are recording this, because I
Yeah.
have one or two collectibles which I'm still missing. I will go and fetch them, right? Because I will use the opportunity of the panic cells. Let's call them panic cells.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of floors went down, and some people will take opportunity of that. I will most certainly have a look at where Superman is, because those are like I wouldn't say stable coins, but the most famous ones, right? Superman,
Mhm.
Thor, Batman,
Yeah.
and in order to just take this opportunity if they go up in value again, which I'm not doubting, because there will be a whole new market dynamic now in a couple of hours. You know, some people will go with OMI for gems to seize these opportunities. But when this next phase is going to be announced, especially if it comes to interoperability and self-custody, which all of our NFT maxis were,
Yeah.
like yearning for, and then they should actually be another market dynamic, because then I
Mhm.
could imagine again those NFT purists also coming in, because okay, we are finally there. I think we'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, I mean, we've heard that in Stacker version 2, there should be the possibilities to like utilize other cryptos, for example, stable coins, USDT or USDC, something like that, maybe Ethereum, and that would like open up a lot of liquidity from like the pure crypto side.
Yeah,
In my personal view, that would be
absolutely.
great.
And with the beautiful side effect, this was already confirmed and liked, I think, when I posted about it. So if Foster likes something, it's almost like confirmed, with the
Mhm.
beautiful side effect that if you come with ETH on layer 2, which is gas fee is almost non-existent, or USDC, so you don't want to do the swapping in OMI. What is OMI? I want to get this, like this Todd, which is going up like this. Okay, let's
Yeah.
buy a couple of those, because I will, some crypto guy, let's say, and then he buys it with USDC. Still, OMI gets burned, even though
Yeah.
he buys it with USDC. Amazing. So this is
Yeah.
also one thing to consider.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Mm.
I mean, like the total amount would probably go way up if we like get more volume. I mean, currently we have like between 100 and 200 transactions daily on
Yeah.
Stacker, and roundabout. And if you compare that to the beginning of 2021, I mean, there were thousands of transactions on the VeVe platform. So if we kind of get that kind of market dynamic again, I guess
Sure.
that will ramp up burns drastically. Obviously, or probably, like the OMI price will adapt upwards too in that scenario. So burns get like balanced out, but I guess it would still be more than what we currently burn.
Another question, Jan. Do you think some dudes out there are wondering, look at those two German dudes trying to speak their best English?
Yeah, probably. Probably. But I mean, guys, we're trying. We're trying, yeah.
We
I
tried,
mean,
exactly.
we could have done that in German and then auto dubbing it in English.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
But
No,
that's I think it's way better than this right here.
yeah.
And that's the great part about our community. I mean, we are so it's an international community, so
Mm.
we have to deliver our German accents here.
Do you mind revealing a secret? Because I realize that you have some high class guests on your show. How do you do it? You just tag them, or you know, like, hey, let's have a chat. You just do it the normal way. What I'm trying to figure out is the following, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
because there might be some people thinking, hey, I would like to start something similar, and the first 2 weeks are all horrible. You know, if you want to record a video or present yourself, and
Yeah,
especially if
it's
you want
weird.
to
It's
invite
totally
someone.
weird.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it's a horrible thing, but after a while you're just not thinking about it too much. You know, me now talking to you, so you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
do it. And I think even though they are the founders, they're quite approachable. So David, how did you pull this off to get an interview with him?
I had my first interview with Foster, and that took me like 4 to 5 months back and forth. So I'm on it, man, and that's on all my like interviews. I mean, a few just take some preparation. Like I had my collectibles that took a couple of months. David, I've sent David and Dan one of these VeVe frames. I mean, wait a second, one of
Oh,
these, yeah, one of these VeVe frames with a personal message asking if he would be interested in coming onto the show, and that's kind of how
okay.
how that
That's very
and
very
work.
creative, but it is also manageable. So if you put your work, your due diligence, then it will
Yeah,
work.
absolutely, absolutely. I
Definitely.
think I think I go like the extra step here and there, and I'm like, if I get a first no, I ask in a month later. If I get a second no, I ask a month later, and yeah, like kindly, not annoying, but yeah, that's how I do it. And I think um, at the moment they are kind of good to get. I mean, nowadays I have kind of a proven track record that I try to put out
Yes.
good stuff, and I think that helps as well. But as you said, like the start is always so weird. I mean,
Yes.
I'm currently under 600 followers on YouTube. I've uploaded, like, I started on January 1st of January 2025, and since then I uploaded at least one video a week. And yeah, my tactic currently is doing much volume to like being able to see where I have to improve, like small steps.
No,
So
but what's really admirable, I would say, is that you did not start with whatever you're doing at the best of times, right? Because
no, really not, man.
yeah, exactly. If you look back now, I did it, or the Germans, right? Vive me, then Captain Vivi, and it was going up, and also so it was quite easy to get subscribers because people were interested. And
Yeah.
you did it, I wouldn't say at the worst possible point in time, but that's kudos to that, because you obviously have conviction, and I think it will pay off.
Yeah, I think so too. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend that much time doing that, because I mean, all the interviews, cutting, editing, etc. That takes a lot of time, a lot of time. And I mean, currently it's for 600, roughly 600 people, and I'm grateful for everyone who subscribed to my channel. And I try to bring, like, because as we just said in the beginning, the VeVe community is a community, and I want to provide as much value as I possibly can to that community, because I think, like, with a longer term vision, that could be a good move.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm doing my thing on X. You know, I don't reach necessarily the German fan unless they push this little button, because now Grok can translate everything also in because a lot of people might not know that you know, like our English speaking friends, that there is quite a lot of Germans who actually don't speak English, right?
Yeah, yeah,
For various
absolutely.
reasons, yeah. And the sheer fact that oh, by the way, that makes me think. I think, oh, this is now an alpha. I can give you a sort of alpha. I have to do this finally. So it's nothing dangerous, but does it say here? I have the VeVe side open. Language. There you go. English, Japanese, Espanol, Francais, Korean, I guess, Mandarin or something. No German. Still no German. You know who was really after this? VeVe Meister. Yours truly. I was in
Yeah.
touch with one of the techs from VeVe, and for something happened. I did not have time, so I was on it. I'm going to translate this app definitely until the VeVe thing happens in next year.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to do it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Nice. But
but
but I think that could be something like AI could help tremendously with, right?
I know, because the thing that they sent me, I was like, interesting. So this how this works, and I had to sign an NDA, because there
Mhm.
were certain terminology, nothing revealing. I don't know what's so dangerous about it, but like like each and everything, there was a suggestion from Google, but absolutely right. I think that was before the AI times, or they did not have a tool with AI. Should be quite easy, but at the end, I
Yeah.
think they still want a human to to give his okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm going to do this, but I will ask for input. The German Telegram group, I will come to you, because certain things you also should not translate, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So,
because, like, the meaning gets lost
yes,
during the
yeah, yeah,
yeah, totally,
indeed.
totally get it.
Mm,
All right, my friend, I would say thank you so much for your time. That were a few nice insights into your thought process and like your reasoning, and putting together like those puzzle pieces. And I guess you and we will definitely be here to see if those puzzle pieces come together, as you said. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. And for everyone who's still watching, please let us know what you think about this conversation. And yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. It all helps. See you guys next time, and happy collecting. Bye bye.
bye bye.